control this game.
Yeah, I like the choice for the offlane puck. It's not
Courier.
super typical. Why was the Radiant Courier all the way out there? Batrider just fell asleep at the wheel, and it looks like he's going to give up first blood as well. Old 11 will go down. 14:37 finishes him off again. This has been a very long day for the talent and the players.
His levels are really important, right, because he needs to be able to get, he's like the big initiator that allows the Dusa and the Draw Ranger to be able to beat on these heroes from a distance.
Smoke in charge onto AUI. He's out alone, does not have any supports there. Can AUI turn this with a really nice gush, of course, or gust rather? The bashes. Oh man, Garter found the bash key and he's mashing it. AUI gets underneath his own tower. There's no lasso available. Old 11 may have actually bitten off more than he can chew. Looks like they're turning this one around. They will get the Batrider.
No, Garter's dead too.
Garter, but they bring an MSS and they've got the damage. That's going to be an 0 for 2. NP outplaying EHOME, forcing them in to overly aggressive positions. And
damage in the mid game, but she's going to need the help of Old 11. So the fact he died up there in the top lane just further delaying this drums and then the blink dagger.
Is this really something you want to take right now? Mirana's got the leap away, but there's going to be a coconut to follow up. Charge coming in onto MSS, but it's easy enough for a puck to disengage. Looks like a smoke going to be coming back in. The Ancient's all bashed up. Phase shift trying to buy himself some time this time, and the arrow does connect. Oh, Witch Doctor feels helpless there, cannot aid his ally, and EHOME put themselves on the map with a very deep gank.
Nicely set up that Spirit Breaker. Going to require them to be able to charge and force out the phase shift, and then Old 11 runs him down, and hope there isn't rotations from NP as well. Quick TP could stop this gank.
Puck is going to be going in with a phase shift. Is his team going to try to bail him out now? It looks like MSS is able to go ahead and get himself back to a safe distance.
Where's the TP's team?
Old 11 is going to get this kill. They're chasing forward. A TP comes in now. The burn damage, will it be enough? MSS does fall. It looks like Envy won't be able to go ahead and find Old 11. They've got the Dire Courier chasing around.
EHOME not being quick enough to be able to disable EternaLEnVy. Now that initiation doesn't even happen. They still have the blink dagger somewhere in their hands, but NP probably know about it. They probably figure that's what this smoke rotation is about.
They do get that lasso off,
There's
and they are going to be able to go through. Again, lasso perched off, the charge still coming in, so Envy doing whatever he can, but looks like Morphling going in. Sylar trying to make some space, and there is going to be Warlock being focused down. Does manage to drop the Golem in time. Witch Doctor, though, keeps up that damage spray coming in. They do end up losing Envy. Very important kill. Now EHOME are feeling confident to keep going. Flame Break coming in, just forcing Aoi back further into safety. And they're going to be charging in. They want to get MSS, but the Gust to stop things, as well as the Dream Coil, will hold EHOME in place. Movement forward from Sylar, trying to go in onto 14:37, and looks like he is going to be going down. His ultimate is going to be on cooldown for that. So it's just going to be AUI and MSS left to defend this. Sylar TP's home.
Whoa,
Charge
what?
coming in onto AUI. They're trying to punish him while he doesn't have his supports up, and they're probably going to be able to get this. Puck moves in, then they got the Witch Doctor coming in, but does get stunned, not able to coconut in time, and that's going to be a very successful movement from EHOME.
Holy cow, that team fight was worth so much. I did not imagine that EHOME were going to be able to make the Batrider. Yeah, wow. I think EHOME are really doing this. They're trying to get this Shadow Blade potential pick off in the Sylar, and maybe they will actually get it with the burst damage. Okay.
Beautifully done. You can hear the crowd go wild. That's exactly what NP needed to show that they're really alive. They're really kicking.
The problem was they gave EHOME a little bit too much space to work with, but finally they have the Blink Dagger, finally they have the Shadow Blade, and they could start closing off this map. Unless EternaLEnVy gets picked here, he's going to be pulled into an arrow.
Very nice work breaking the Lincolns preemptively, and they've got the damage. They're just surrounding him like middle school bullies, but the Stone Gaze coming out. Envy, he's fighting back. He's not going to give up so easy. Looks like they might not be able to find any real targets off of this as the Moonlight Shadow comes out, but definitely keeping EHOME on their toes. Looks like Spirit Breaker could still be in trouble. They've got the vision on him. Puck auto attacks flying out. Can they keep up here? Garter takes a miss coil. He's still barely alive. He goes for the TP, but they've got the damage. Well played by NP, tying up the kill score at 6-6 at 22 minutes in.
Yeah, and they finally just overall team decision that they're making when they go for these. They pick up these lineups that are able to take certain amount of control early, and they always get the hand of Midas to make sure they have.
Oh, they got the silence off, and they are able to get the Morphling down. A minute in the grave with no buyback. Beautifully executed by NP, and here they are able to exert some pressure onto the bottom lane as well.
Man, the moment I start getting worried about NP and maybe giving too much space for EHOME, and EHOME are finding places to be able to give themselves a fighting chance in the mid-game, and then overall, EHOME can't pick the Medusa, as we've seen time and time again. That's not a hero you can really go for, it seems. They just don't have enough burst damage.
The solution for EHOME right now is going to try to be going aggressive. They are able to grab up the Drow Ranger. Looks like they're going to be...
They didn't have any counter vision.
Okay. So Drow Ranger's just fine. They're going to go for the Gust. They get the Dream Coil off as well. It's just a Warlock. He's going to be going in, trying to escape there with that little Glimmer Cape, but that is not working out.
Yeah, now MP.
Trying to rat this out. Moonlight Shadow to ensure his escape, and there is going to be that upheaval. 1437 may be left alone here. There's going to be a charge as well. He does have his ultimate. There's going to be a drag back. They are able to get some lockdown, but again, nice save coming out from the Abaddon, and there's going to be a Death Ward channeled up. Not going to be super impactful from the Witch Doctor, but breaks up the party, forces EHOME to go back up onto their high ground. The tier 3 is down, and it looks like the Lady Archers are going to start to tear apart the racks. Meanwhile, Sylar doing Sylar things. I don't know if he can outpush this.
Again, it's a situation where you have to give up the lane of Rags because you're fighting into Aegis. So I like what EHOME are doing here. We'll talk about it as the game, as the fight kind of comes to a conclusion here. Looks like they're actually engaging a top 2.
Very well played here. There is going to be a Chaotic Offering dropped out. So Warlock getting off a bit of damage. Abaddon is still alive. AUI going in, wants to find the kill on the Warlock and should be able to do so. LaNm casts out the heal, but it will not be in time. There's going to be Old Chicken on the back lines, looking to leap in and maybe drop some damage as 1437 is exceptionally low. Can he get it done? He's waiting for the arrow, but initiation from the Drow Ranger forces the blink back. A TP in. It looks like NP want to punish this. They know Sylar's low on mana. They know he's got no options left, and it looks like he can be picked off here. He's morphing strength for all he's worth, but he's surrounded, and he will go down. Excellently played by NP, anticipating Sylar's movements and punishing.
Yeah, MSS really played.
Cap again. This one game is the difference between Grand Finals in the Bell Center and having to leave the tournament.
Arrow goes out. Oh, it snagged MSS in the back. Maybe they can make it. Oh, God, that Aphonic Shield.
MSS is fine. Just going to be phase shifting off. Now Garter's going to be in some trouble, stunned up. The upheaval causing a little bit of damage, but Envy, he's just weathering the storm here. Yule's up onto the Mirana, trying to buy some time. There is going to be the Ethereal Blade thrown out onto the Dusa, but again, everyone's so tanky. They're going to be able to pick off the Bat Rider, and the rest of NP can still fight. The arrow flying through does clip onto 1430.
They need to win a team fight.
Arrow slides right past Dusa. Now the fight is going to break out, knowing Dusa's not in the mix, but looks like Witch Doctor's going to try to turn this one around. Will get bashed up. He's still got the Death Ward when he hatches out, but will he be able to channel it off in time? There he goes. He's going to be getting off the damage, and the Chaotic Offering comes in. Witch Doctor's still feeling fine. Arrow spraying through will not connect onto any NP heroes. In fact, they are able to get the kill on the Warlock. Spirit Breaker buys back. Bat Rider's down. It's not looking good for EHOME. They're just rapidly running out of resources.
Right, it's create chaos. So EHOME need to make a really chaotic team fight.
Oh my, they're actually going to go in for this. Mirana wanted to go in aggressively with that arrow, but Puck going to be able to dodge out. Enough stuff does end up getting picked off there, but again, making space as, absolute space created there for NP. They find themselves...
Oh, God. 3,200 gold on Envy. He's got a Mjolnir, a Scotty, a
Sylar.
Lincoln's.
Going to be going in, playing the long con here. Envy now might be in a little bit of trouble. Old 11 thinking about going back in on this. He does end up thinking about it. There he goes. He blinks up, but there it's a full health Dusa. Look at they're tickling him. It's 3 heroes, and Envy's manning up on all of them.
Stop it! Have mercy!
Okay, Envy is able to get a double kill before falling. They don't get Sylar, so that's going to be... you definitely want to make it to the Bell Center here. That is one of the big draws of coming up to Montreal, and EHOME certainly not going out without kicking and screaming first, so they're going to be moving up. Smoke Gank here. Sylar gets lots of room.
This
would be a really
big.
nice pick here. They're going in, but the Shadow Blade away, and they're going to be blinking out. Looks like 1437 move reveal. They're going to be going in, starting the fight on Abaddon, but now EHOME are fractured. They're split up. They're going to get a pick onto the Witch Doctor, and they're looking for more here. They're going to drop the Chaotic Offering. BKB still rocking out for the Drow Ranger. Look at the damage they're able to output. The Bat Rider goes down. They clean up the Golem, and they're still going to be looking for more. NP still very much alive, and they should be able to find the kill onto LaNm before he's able to TP out. So NP making that worthwhile. EHOME, they're trying to find these initiations. You got to commend them for their attitude, for their ability to stay in the game, but they just can't get Yulesed up. Lincoln's popped left and right, but this tower is still melting. Sylar coming in, thinking about initiating. Nice upheaval, connecting on the 2 heroes. They're going to be going in the lasso onto the Medusa, but she can still turn. She can still Stone Gaze when this is all said and done. There's going to be a charge in. 1437 in his ult.
He doesn't have the mana to do
it. To his allies, and now EternaLEnVy gets all his mana burned down. No more Stone Gaze, but the damage is coming out, and they are able to get down the Morphling. The Strength Morph is not enough to keep him alive. Immediate buybacks, but a second full lane of racks is going to be falling. That's going to be Megas.
Yeah, EHOME now have to fight through Megas. They still need to try and catch whatever heroes they can here. They'll get the Witch Doctor. That's just the start. Let's see how many more they can get.
None.
MSS, he's going to try and jump away. Maybe they can get him. Oh, no, they see more. Maybe they can catch AUI. Oh, God.
Oh, their eyes bigger than their stomachs here. They're going in against a very beefy target. AUI's BKB is back up, and Morphling, this could be a dieback. 1437 with the Axe, keeping his entire team healthy. Oh, this is getting real dangerous. Mirana doing everything she can to output damage. Old 11 still going in. There's going to be a Hurricane Pike out. AUI does fall, but they get the Bat Rider as well. That's going to be at least a return kill. Looks like they should be able to get the gem as well. This is going to be really important. He's able to pop off his shield, but it's not going to be enough to save his life. EHOME, they're actually making this fight extremely worthwhile, but Envy is back, and Envy is angry. The snake, it's bouncing around. There's going to be a Yule's up onto the puck. They get him down. The upheaval now is going to be holding Envy in place. Look how slow he squiggles, and he cannot catch up to anyone else on EHOME.
Witch Doctor is on the back line here.
SVG, Godspeed, man. You got this.
Yeah, you've got Carter. Carter actually doesn't charge the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's able to just let it go.
Oh, EternaLEnVy coming in, the snake coming in, and that should be a kill onto LaNm. Nice focus there from NP, but that was still a pretty big hit to them.
I work with, unfortunately, they still do not have buybacks on any of these heroes, and NP can just play a patience game if they really wanted to. They can push high ground right now and see if they can force something, or they can sit back, wait for Roshan. Like, the world is their oyster. You can do so many things as NP. You can smoke into the enemy base, see if you can catch that one pick. You can troll the game and play it more of a very efficient farming game. Like, you have all the decisions to make, and EHOME can do nothing but just defend.
Looks like NP, they're going in. AUI starting things out. Spirit Breaker is probably dead.
Oh, no, that's... Oh, so close, Carter, so close.
I could look at your face and see the roller coaster of emotions there now. Envy just sitting safe up on this high ground, not going to be too scared of anything. That's Envy versus the world. The rest of his team is there. And now Abaddon does have a blink, so he can play the ambulance role, just pop his ult, blink forward to his team, and start mitigating the damage. And Sylar, he's getting low. The Ancient is exposed, and Envy just going to hammer away at it. EHOME don't want to GG out before it's absolutely over, because again, this is their last life in this tournament. Sylar starting to man up, trying to focus the Chaotic Offering, doing some good work, but again, there's going to be 1437 ult, keeping Envy's healthy. The throne, it's half health, it's going to be a third health, a quarter health, and it's going to be going down. The GG comes out. NP are going to make it to the main stage here at the Northern Arena.